So the introduction, I guess, has got to be got to be about me. Um, I want to say that well, first, I'm a proud father of two young adults, 19 and 21, and it's kind of a blessing now that they're young adults. I was very focused for the last 21 years on raising them, and you know, smart enough to know that was probably going to be the most important thing I ever did in my life. So I pretty much devoted my complete attention to that. Um, very fortunate, and boy, am I proud now. They both turned out great. Uh, Honest answer, I got a little lucky. They also both had oh mid teenage rough patches that were a little bit challenging, and you know, fortunately they were not as talented at getting away with their nonsense as I was. They you know, of course, got caught, and they both got down pretty far. They hit the point where they had to make a decision, and you know, as far as what they were going to do and how it would affect the rest of their lives, and they both made the right decision, came back, and turned out to be great young adults. I'm very proud of them, and you know, I know myself with getting away with all the nonsense. I managed to drag one childhood or the other out till I was almost 40, and glad that they got theirs out of the way, got past it, and kind of moved into adulthood a little earlier than I might have. So that's a beautiful thing. Now, about maybe 5 years ago, you know, when you get to the point when they, as teens, were coming out of that rough patch, and you know, they're at the point where their friends are more important than old people, and you don't see them around as much. I did start to move online, came to the conclusion, and I'm sure that, still sure I was right, that to get where I wanted to go, it was going to be, you know, the future was definitely going to be online. You know, where I want to go, my goals are of course, freedom. You know, I want total freedom at some point in the real near future. That would be time freedom, you know, freedom I don't think I'll ever get out of heaven to work, but working online, you have the freedom to work on your own schedule, and that would be huge to me. Freedom to for of course financial freedom, so you can do what you want. You know, semi-retirement isn't any fun if you're cooped up and can't get past the, you know, soap operas on TV or whatever. Um, and geographical freedom. I'd like to, you know, making a lot of friends all over the globe, and I'd like to be able to visit some of them in their natural habitat one day. Would be a great time for me. Love to get out and see the world a bit. And of course, online when we get the income all moved there, which I haven't yet, but I'm working on it and making progress. When we get the income all moved to online, then you're free to work anywhere that you choose to be that has the internet. So that's a glorious day. That's not. I don't think it's that far down the road. Um, I've you know, in my 5 years online, I spent some time chasing shiny objects. You know, I wasted a lot of time by not really honing in on anything in particular and staying with it and focusing on it. But in the course of doing that, I've worked with a lot of very good people that have a real good idea what they're doing. I've got some great, had some great teachers and mentors, and still do. And that makes all the difference in the world. You know, it's great to have people that know what they're doing, that you're able to watch, follow, talk to, and get, you know, direction and advice from. Currently, I have a couple of Oh, teachers, mentors, and business partners that are both minor geniuses, and that's huge. To be able to have some people that really have it figured out to follow in the footsteps of, do things do things maybe the way that they are, or see what they're doing, and even throw my own little twists into it. Um, so I'm down to a couple of businesses right now that I'm focused on. First, and probably where my heart really is at is a health and wellness business. It's so wonderful. We're able to impact people's lives, to make to help their health to be what it needs to be. And of course, wealth doesn't do you any good if without your health. Um, the chance to help people with that is just amazing, and it's significant. Makes you at the end of the day, you feel like you've done something, accomplished something that's meaningful, and that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Um, that business I'm pretty much building, by myself. Well, not by myself, with a team, but as far as how I build that business, is pretty much one-on-one with potential business partners. I don't really it's not something I put out a funnel, or a landing page that I just want people to go sign up. Really need to know to know who I'm working with, and it needs to be somebody that is at least somewhat coachable, that wants to work with me, that I'm going to enjoy having in my life, because that's their success is my success, and that's a real big deal. Excuse me for the water. Um, so I've got that business, and the other place that I'm at right now is in Branding University. I'm one of the founding partners. One of the first five professors. I guess I got that. I got that honor more or less through sponsorship. We have a bunch of free courses, and I'll take a second and show you those on my. Actually, I want to show you my blog in general. There's some neat things there that you might want to take a look at. So I'll share the screen, and then there's my blog with my different social media links on there. And what the introduction, what I have that I think you might want to take a look at on the blog. The videos are self-help, personal development type videos. There's 3 of them, and they're meant to be dynamic. I've changed this one out to make it stay there. Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't know him, I'll tell you up front that he's very open, very honest. He swears like a sailor, and if that bothers you too much, you probably shouldn't watch him. But what I can say about him, and this video in particular, if you would like a look into the future, if you'd like to know, what role the internet's going to play, and why, this video is one of the most significant things I've ever seen. His crystal ball's just working dead on, and that's something that if you want to take a chance, and it is about a half-hour video, but I'll tell you what, it would benefit you to know what's coming in the next 2 to 5 years. Is going to be a chance to be ahead of the curve for yourself, and really get ahead. And that's on my blog. I'll put the link in the comments for you if you want to take a look at it. And And then at Branding University, we do have a whole bunch of free courses that are done. You know, this was the one about writing your story. The Dean, Mark Lalonde, he's been a 7-figure earner for a couple of years now. He's working on 8. And he talks about his path to get there and what he's done to go from 0 to over $1 million a year. There is a Twitter mini course. If you don't know much about Twitter and you'd like to get competent on it, that's a pretty great way to do it. 6 components of successful lead generating video was a program that I was in, and I actually use those 6 components regularly still. It's something that I've learned that comes in handy. Grant Cardone, another one of the personal development videos. Some more of the free things in the university. We've got a Sunday webinar. The replays of the webinars, the last 5 of those are free. Dwayne Johnson on how precious life is, and like I said, the other 2, Grant Cardone and Dwayne Johnson, those 2 rotate. They're not always the same. That Gary Vaynerchuk I chose to leave on there for a while. We do have an affiliate partnership available where you know, if you come in and sign up, you can be a partner that earns commission for free. And you earn 25% commission, 25% commission from all that sign up. There's also a free affiliate partner blog that looks just like mine. It's a little less flexible, the free one, but definitely you can use that to brand yourself. You get to put a video and some links on there. So it's something you may have a use for, and if you do, it's free. A few words on me and what I really wanted to show you there. I guess too, there's a couple of courses in the university that have just been added. We just launched on the 20th of August, and a couple of the courses that have been added written this week, the audience retargeting. I will say that Mark does an excellent job of teaching Facebook pixels, and as they tie into Facebook ads. That free course is probably worth your time to take a look at. I will also tell you that those are a couple things that I have a pretty decent grasp of. If anybody's going that direction and needs help with it, you know, that's a great place to start. Like I said, Mark teaches that better than anybody I've ever seen. And you know, you can reach out to me beyond that if you need some help with that. And then the Powerhouse sponsoring course is also a new free course that was added. I don't know if I can, I think I can get that open for you. And I would say this is where I came into my professorship. There's actually only 5 of us in this course, and I would be one of the, I would be the only male to get in there.
And we have Molly. What's up, Molly?
Hey, how you doing? Not much.
My friend,
what's up with you?
I'm bored. Got nothing to do. Trying to find things to do.
my friend Molly.
Your hair's rocking it.
Is my hair rocking it?
Yeah, it looks cool.
I don't know if I can get to the next one. Yeah, my friend Molly is the lead off, and Mark is the dean is doing the interview there. And the second one is surprise, surprise.
There is Mike. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mark, good to see you. Always a pleasure.
Oh, my friend. I want to. There's a couple of things I'm about to reveal to you. Are you ready?
And that's about a 35-minute interview with me that's in the part of that course. So, yeah, just let you know that's available. If it's something that interests you, you're welcome to, through my blog, you can get there and sign up free, do the free courses, anything that you need help with or have questions on, you're welcome to reach out to me. Glad to help with anything I can. Myself, just and separate from Branding University, somewhere else, I'm doing a little bit of a branding course, and I think the step that I'm on today in that course is, I'll share with you just for grins. We're to come up with our 3 core values that we want to brand our business to follow. And my 3, as of this moment, is subject to revision. But I think what I'm coming down to with my 3 core values in my business, the first one, I want to help others grow and prosper. A firm believer in the Zig Ziglar quote that the more people you help to get where they want to be, the sooner you get where you want to be. Firm believer in that's the way you get there, is helping others. So helping others would be my to grow and prosper would be my first core value. Integrity is huge. You're nothing if you're not believable, and you're not believable if you don't tell the truth. It's not rocket science. If you're and third, which goes along with it, is honesty and openness. If you deal with everybody that way and you get the same in return, I think it makes life a lot easier. I'm much more comfortable dealing with people that are blunt, that are, straight to the point. I'm not that huge on reading between the lines. I'm capable of it, but it's not the way I choose to do things if I can avoid it. Much rather just put it out there and deal with it, and that's just the way I am. I'm not a lot of filter, and certainly don't try to hurt anybody's feelings, but beyond that, I pretty much say what I mean and mean what I say. So anyway, it pretty much covers what I do have for you. It's kind of long, I'm sorry, but covers what I have for you for my introduction, and it's really great to meet everybody. I look forward to working with you in the future. I'd love to have a chance to help you out, and certainly have you helping me. A beautiful thing, and that's what friends are for. So it's great talking to you, and I'll look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you, and have a great one.